friends. I'm going to be doing a straight pour on this canvas. It's a 15 by 30, the same size as the Dutch pour I last did, using the same colors, the same paints, mixed the same way, keeping it really simple. You'll find the recipe down below. I custom mixed my own gold and copper if you missed the last one, and I'll give the recipe of that down below. In addition to those colors, though, I am adding Payne's Gray and Magenta. And instead of the white, I added just a drop of this Phthalo green mix to it to knock back the stark whiteness of it. And there we go. I'm going to fill up 4 cups, pour out 4 separate straight pours, and pray I have enough paint here. I think I do. So I will speed this part up because it's going to take a little while. And here we go. Okay, I have a little paint left over. We'll see if I need that. I think that should be sufficient for this thing. It's going to be very colorful. And here we go. Let's see. Put those out of the way. Here we go. I'll kind of do a traveling a little bit. Straight pour, twist the wrist, do a V shape. Now, usually when I do these kind of pours, I'm using my polyacrylic mix. So this may be a little more blendy than I wish, but I wanted to experiment with these paints and see what kind of look I would get, and by keeping the same recipe, keeping it very simple. So we'll see. I may or may not like it. I started filling the cups all the same, but then I thought, no, I want to mix it up. I'm not talking because I find this part so mesmerizing, pouring out the cups like this. Yeah, this will be plenty of paint, I believe, for what I got going here. Oh, look at all that. That's the white. The white with a little bit of phthalo in there just does weird stuff. That's pretty. It's very botanical looking. Okay. One more. I'll start over here because it might end up kind of like that, and I don't want that side by side. Alrighty. Okay, pretty wild at this point. I wonder if I want to fill up another cup and just add more. I mean, I have the colors. Just fill in. This is a big gap over here. I think I will. Back to it, my friends. Okay, gonna fill in here a little bit. It may end up getting tilted off, but at least that'll preserve. And I think I'll put some here to preserve that part, which I think is very interesting. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but I can live with that. All right, and here we go. I really like these paints, these Liquitex Basics Fluid paints. They're highly pigmented. They dry nicely, nice and vivid. Yeah, that part's going away, but I was able to save some of that I liked right there. I'm gonna get close to and maybe over some of these edges, and then I'll come back and size up the composition. Let's get the weight of the paint going this way. Cover this end first. As I mentioned in my last video, this is the first time I've used this size canvas. I like the 12 by 36, but this is wider and it makes a difference. Not as long. So it takes a little less paint than the 12 by 36, but oh, this is crazy. No need to embellish this one. Okay, set it down and size it up. Anything I really dislike that I want to run off, I'm not particularly liking that, but I like this though. I'm just going to maybe bring this down, maybe the white down there. It's not white. It looks very white, but it's actually light phthalo. I'm going to run that weird shape to the edge. There we go. I'm liking that better. Okay. It's not bad. Is there anything I want to do with like a skewer or the end of a paintbrush? I think I might play with it just a bit doing that. Anywhere. That's interesting. The whole thing is, that looks kind of like a vertebrae. I think just these roundy things here, I'm going to just make a little pointy. Roundy, pointy, that's very technical terms. I think that may be it. I'm kind of digging it. Let me bring you in for a closer look. Where shall we begin? How about over here? Oh, I wonder if I hit it with a torch, if the appearance is going to change. Let's try that real quick. Oops. Just a few little specks. I think it's mainly just popping air bubbles because I just mixed these paints this morning. Sorry, this is what I find the most interesting right there, that section. And those things, that's caused by when I make little V motions as I'm pouring out the cup, I think. Kind of go like this. And that happens. Okay, well, a lot going on in this thing. Very colorful, and I think I'm pleased with it. I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.